Hello, everyone. Meet Onyx. This is my dog, and he likes to play tug of war. No, you gotta lose. You gotta lose. You gotta lose. All right, I'll let you. I'll let you keep playing then. All right, come here, buddy. I got it. I got it. I got it. Alrighty. Sit. Sit. Be a gentleman. Be a gentleman. Okay. So, from what you've seen, you may be thinking, God, these guys have a lovely relationship, a lovely bond. And you're not wrong. But you might also think that we've had this bond for a long time. And that is when you guys are wrong. So, you see, the reason Onyx is here is because he truly is a blessing. He's a blessing for me, a blessing for my family, and a blessing for my brother. Because we didn't really choose to adopt him or to take him in, but he did. You see, one day my mom came outside to the yard and she wanted to water her plants. But she realized that there was a big, mean, scary, stinking dog in our yard staring at her. But he wasn't aggressive. In fact, he looked more scared than anything. And and no more, no more, no more. And he was very skinny. It was bones. He was straight up just bones. And we really felt for him. So we decided to give him some water and food right there on the spot. And he touched our hearts ever since then. My mom and my dad, you know, they decided, hey, we can't really keep him. We don't have resources nor the money to provide for him and keep him. So we can just feed him right now. That same day, they try to contact. Nope, no more, no more. Sit, be a gentleman, be a gentleman. Sit, sit, sit. We'll play, but he missed it. That same day, they try to contact multiple shelters, asking them if they could come over and take him with them. Because he wasn't, he didn't trust us, and we didn't want to find out if he would bite us or not. So, why are you bleeding? Why are you bleeding? You dummy! What you step on? Oh my God! Where are you bleeding from? Hold up! Oh my God! Oh my God! I don't know. He's bleeding from one of his paws. I don't know. Anyway, point is, they try to contact A shelter. Sit. Where are you bleeding from? I know you want to play, but it's cold and it's raining. And I want to say something. They try to contact those shelters. None of them actually was actually able to, pick him up, take them, take him with them. So my family said, "Hey, you know what? You can stay here for a little bit. We're just gonna feed him and give him water, nothing else." Next day, one of the shelter's officer reaches out and he's like, "You know what? We can come through. We can take him with us." My family's like, "Great, good news." They come over and they try to take him with them. And Onyx, as soon as he realizes that they're coming for him, he just runs away. So they couldn't take him. They left and they let my family know, "Hey, you know what? We went over there. We tried to take him, but he just ran away." And my mom felt really, really frustrated because once again, he was, he was out and about by himself. And I also left out the fact that we found a shock collar. We posted something as, "Hey, this is your dog. We found him. Let us know." But anyway, point is, we're a Christian family, and my parents started praying really hard, saying, "Hey God, if it's your will, please let me come back. I'll do whatever it takes I'll do whatever it takes within my ability to help find them a good home." So we came back the same day, and then my parents decided, "Hey, you know what? He can stay with us in the yard until we provide for him enough so that he can look better, be healthier, so that he can find a home." Um, One of our church members, her name is Lily. She's been a sweetheart with the dog and with us. She's tried to, give us as many tips and advices as she could because she's a dog lover. She has two dogs, a big one and a very tiny one. I don't really know their names, but she wanted to take the dog. She wanted to take Onyx, but for whatever reason, Onyx would always, growl and bark at her daughter. So she couldn't really ever take him with her. The point is, Onyx chose us. Onyx chose this house, and Onyx chose this family as his pet. Some time went by, and at first he would growl at me because I'm not sure. We don't know, but our guess is that he was in a family in a home where they were abusive either toward each other or toward him as well. So at first, I don't. Our guess is that he was scared of us either hurting him or my mom because he was never aggressive toward my mom or Lily. But every time he would see us or us around them, he would like growl and not growl, but like show us his teeth. You know. Long story short, eventually, my brother and I started gaining his trust. My stepdad gained his trust. One day, my stepdad, I think he was trying to play with him or give him some water, and his clumsy ass just bit him in the hand. So my stepdad just had to punch him so that he would let go. So he respects my dad now as well. But we haven't had a bond with this dog for a while now, even though it may look like it, but we haven't. And my mom and my dad had a serious talk saying, "Hey, are we gonna keep him or not? Because if we are, we gotta put everything into our efforts for him to be here in the best way possible. If not, we have to start, looking at oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm cold and it's raining. We have to start looking at different options for him to either go find a home at a shelter or foster or something." And my dad said that he felt very, very connected with Onyx. He wanted to make the efforts of us keeping them. And so we did. We've kept them. But here's the thing, and this is what I guess, this is what my point is going to be. We're no different than any other family. We have struggles as well. But I am trying to reach out to you guys and say that we need help. We want to provide the best possible life for him, but that requires money that my parents and I don't have at the moment. And what we need is for him to be trained because he's a stray dog. At the end of the day, he was and is still a stray dog. I don't know how old he is. He's within 1.5 to two, maybe 2.5 years old. I think he's just like 1.5, two ish. And he needs to be trained. He's a big dog. He's a very energetic dog and very playful. But he is big and he doesn't realize he's big. So we need to get him to pay attention to us and and follow our commands for his own safety, for our safety, and for the safety around us, you know. And he needs to be trained, which the training is going to take roughly 6 months, and it's going to cost like two $2,700 because they're gonna evaluate him. They're gonna give him like individual classes at first, and then they're gonna give him like group classes. We also need to build him a house because where we live, the weather happens to be like very, very chaotic, very strong winds, very strong winters, and very strong summers. So we want him to have a little home, a little house out here, so that he can be safe in those weathers. Um, we need to. I'll show you guys. We need to fix the front gate because I can't flip the camera. No matter. We need to fix the front gate because we just kind of like prompted it up so that he wouldn't get out. But look, that's the entire fence. And here, this this wasn't here. This whole chunk wasn't here. It was just some extra fence that we had, and we kind of like prompted it up with some rocks and a, a rope so that he wouldn't get out. Which I mean, you've seen the size of that dog. If he really wanted to, he could just fucking jump over. But the point is, we want to get a nice fence at the front so that he doesn't, escape or whatnot. We opened up a GoFundMe for whoever may be interested in helping us out to provide Onyx the best possible life because we really love him. I have always wanted a dog. I've I have you can barely see them, but we have our cats right here. That's Maya, that's my cat, that's Maui, that's my mom's cat, and that's Alwyn, that's my dad's cat. I have my emotional support cat, and I've always wanted a dog. And believe me or not, I have talked and I have made a special bond with Onyx. At first, I was very scared of him, but now I trust him with my entire life. And we barely had him for like what, a month and a half, 2 months tops. And they've told us many, many times, listen, training him is going to be hard. I'm going to go inside now because I'm so cold. But training him is going to be very, very hard because one, he's a very energetic dog. Two, he has grown up, I guess, looking after himself. So him realizing and accepting that he doesn't really have to focus or worry about food and shelter and water. And also, him finding another family is basically out of the picture because they've told us, all right, these types of dogs are pack dogs, and he's already chosen you guys as his pack, and he's not going to change that for anything else, for another pack. So we love him. He loves us. He's chosen us as his pack, and we don't want to let him down. We're going to have to buy some shock training collars, not necessarily back barking shock collars, but just like training shock collars, which they've tested on my folks so that they know what they feel like. It's just like a little slightly uncomfortable feeling that'll help him put one on one together and be like, all right, I'm doing this. They don't want me to do that. They want me to do this and that. The point is, we really love him. We want him to stay with us, and we want to provide the best possible life for him. Now, like I said, we opened up a GoFundMe. It's going to be in the description of this video. And what I'm asking for you guys is, what I'm asking of you guys is, if you guys are interested in supporting us in any which in any way possible, please feel free to open up that link and donate whatever amount you feel that you wanna help us out with from the bottom of your heart. Uh, we made a rough estimate of $6,000 for the house, for the training. I am spacing out on what else we need. Oh, the training, which is like 2,700 ish dollars. The house, I don't really know how much that is gonna cost. And he needs to get all his vaccines, some tests done, and he has to get fixed, which all of that requires money, and we don't really have the capital right now for that to happen. And like I said, we would like to reach these goals within, I don't know, but as soon as possible because the winter's coming. It's already mid-October, nearly. Never mind, we're right around the corner for November, and winter is literally right around the corner. So we don't want them to have like a rough winter. And listen, I'll just keep you guys updated all the time. I'll keep posting more videos about Onyx, about my cats, about me as well. But we would really appreciate it if you guys support us trying to reach this goal because we really need help. He really needs help. And we simply can't do it by ourselves. We just can't. That's why, from the bottom of our hearts, we're asking to anyone who is willing to help us out to please go check out that GoFundMe at the bottom description of the video and support us with whatever your heart feels happy with. We would really appreciate it. And just know that he's in good hands. And this cause, is for the better, having him in mind, for his own well. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and God bless. If you're going through some tough times, just know everything's gonna be all right. Just leave everything in God's hands, and you're gonna see how wonderful and how incredible God is by working through you, by you allowing Him to work through you, and see what kind of things can happen when you allow Him to do His will and not yours. Hopefully, I didn't confuse you guys a lot because I know I'm not the best, talker, public speech I'm not the best at talking. Hopefully, I didn't, confuse you, and I wish you the best. Thank you so much for watching. And once again, if you want to support us, support Onyx, just check out the GoFundMe at the description of the video. And take care. God bless you.